No, guys. I'm gonna go in his chat today. I'm gonna go in his chat. I'm gonna go, hey, it's Doom. I saw this thing because I never get off the internet.
I need you to help explain to me,
of course,
what this whole thing is. I don't know if I have the WATP clip, but I have the guy's clip that he put online. Can you give the gist real quick? There's this super fan, I guess his name is Pulper.
Yes, Pulper 80.
And he decided to invite all these people that he watches their shows, their streams, to some kind of big gathering in Las Vegas. And nobody knew about it. And it was supposed to be like the next weekend.
Well, we heard about it in July when Pulper first presented it to Tookie. I met Pulper at Hackamania 1. I guess that was like 2 years ago now.
Right.
And when he met me, he looked into my eyes and he cried. And I went, holy shit, he thinks he's meeting the Virgin Mother. This is insane. Little did I know, at the time, he was sick. He has a terminal disease, illness, death sentence. And he said that when he was first in the hospital and, when he was dealing with it, all the Dabbleverse shows and all these creators kind of helped him get through it. And he wanted to get us all together because, he doesn't have that much time left. And he wanted to, at first it was presented to me as a meetup. Then it was presented to me as a ticket selling event. And this was in July. And the rumor was it was going to be around October. Well, somewhere in August, all communication stopped. He had originally put John from Win by 2 Radio in charge of all the logistics, as they put it. And I did talk to John in July. And then I didn't hear from him all of August. And then I reached out at the and then I didn't hear anything in like September either. And finally, on Karmic X's show, this is so deep. Yeah. Pulper started saying, "Hey, see you in Vegas October 9th." And I was like, "Holy shit. I think it's like October 3rd or something like that." So I reached out to John from Win by 2, and I was like, hey, communication got to stop. Is this thing still happening? And he was like, oh, let me check with Pulper. Apparently, communication stopped somewhere. I don't blame Pulper because he's sick. He's very sick. And now there's a big controversy as to what John actually did with the money he was paid to put on this event, which turns out to be somewhere between $2,100 and $7,000. We're not sure exactly on the total. John says Pulper gave him $2,100, and said, "Here, put this thing together." And John is saying that Pulper also said, "I'm willing to pay up to $7,000." Well, apparently because the conversation stopped between Pulper and John, Pulper went ahead and just booked 2 suites at the Venetian, 2 suites that fit 8 people each.
Jesus Christ.
Now, this was like a week and a half before he expected everyone to be there. None of us showed up because we just couldn't do it. It wasn't enough time.
I knew nothing about this until I think that weekend before all this. I was on WATP and Carl brought up on the show. And he's like, do you know any about this? I said, no. And he shows me a little bit of this guy's video. And apparently I'm invited to this thing. I had no clue what this was. I thought of, just people fucking around. So I didn't take put any stock into it. And then didn't hear anything the next week. And then another week went by. And then all of a sudden this stuff started creeping up that, oh no, this was a real thing. This was stuff's going on, which leads up to what you were talking about here. Jordan and the audience, I know, have zero idea about what any of this is, and I don't blame you. This is just, this is whole convoluted.
It's all very
I follow along every now and then.
I want to show you the video this guy did where he's inviting me to this thing in Las Vegas, and I had no idea that this was a legitimate thing. I thought
so. This was just the only way you heard. You never heard from anyone in July.
No, I heard on Carl's show,
okay,
he played part of this clip for me, and it turned out it was that following week.
Right. Okay, so that's probably when Pulper realized, holy shit, nothing has been done, no one's showing up. I'm going to start inviting whoever. I don't know. I haven't talked to Pulper. I don't want to bother him.
Like, who's this guy?
This was like a mentally challenged person's Make-A-Wish.
Right.
And we all failed. We realized the Dabbleverse is not equipped to grant the dying wishes of mentally challenged people.
Yes, I'm the version of like the hamburger that someone says we got Big Macs at home. Like I'm just like we got Eric Nagel at home, and I'm just all show up.
As we've learned from Stuttering John that nobody in this universe handles any kind of charitable acts in the best way possible. Jordan has been following the John stuff for a while, and Jordan, if you remember, he bought a used iPad for like $10 at a bar to give to his kid as a brand new piece of technology.
No, he was going to give it to a dying woman.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah,
was
yeah.
it? Oh,
yeah,
terrible.
but it didn't work. It was too old. It couldn't operate the OS or whatever at the time. Like it was out of date.
Everybody's terrible.
It's like, yeah, well, it's the thought that counts.
All right, this is the video of the guy named Pulper. Now, the reason, to be honest, the reason why I didn't take any stock into this was that he's sitting in the garage in like his pajamas, playing with toys, and almost looks like he's having a mukbang on the floor.
Yeah, a bit of a losing his mind kind of thing. But apparently, with this illness, it does kind of cause kind of a mental breakdown, I think.
All right, let's take a look at this.
Hey, E-Rock.
Hey, there he is.
No,
wait, that.
Hey, looks like Trump.
Every time that happens too.
All right,
I know. I do it on my show too. StreamYard used to be so good about that. They changed something.
I think what we need to do is every time we show a picture, if we're not going to show it again, we blow it out of there because it'll just happen every time.
All right, here we go.
Hey, E-Rock, this is Pulper. I know that you have not given me much attention in the past because
I didn't know who this guy was until
Well,
Carl
explains
told
the
me.
lack of attention.
So it's not even giving him lack of attention. I did not know this guy existed until Carl showed me this video.
probably thought that oh, this guy's just a troll. But I mean, of course I do troll stuff and jokes and stuff. But E-Rock, I want to meet you.
See, this already comes off as a troll. He's claiming that he does troll stuff, but this isn't a troll. And then starts this, and you're like, oh, he's a troll.
Right.
Well, the other thing we were all worried about. So there was a cavalcade of stars who were invited to this thing. Carl from WATP, myself, I believe Karmic X, and Pat Dixon, and Patrick Melton from NLO. We were all invited. None of us showed, but we were all also wondering if this was going to be. What do you mean days? JT saying he's got days left to live. We all have days left to live. How many days? Hours. Stop
He's
it.
just saying that I can commit to the Vegas trip without actually having to pay up on this one.
Is this true? Has there been no update on his situation? But anyway, we were all worried that either it might be like a Jonestown thing once we got there.
Right.
We're all getting Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Or like he was going to try and kill all his heroes. Or he would try and steal one of our livers.
Remember, it was going to be in those big Vegas bathtubs full of ice.
Yes.
What if it's like that Godfather, I think it was Godfather scene, where all the heads of the families are together and then a helicopter just shows up at the balcony, takes them all out because they're all at the table. There goes Melton, there goes Carl, Tookie, all of us. They're all just dead.
I'm really gonna need. I'm gonna need a video coming out of Vegas of Tookie's little green body in a hotel sink full of ice. Be like, oh shit, he took his tiny liver.
But then we got confirmation he was actually dying, and this was actually his last wish.
What
and
does
again,
he have?
We all failed. Cirrhosis.
Oh,
and I
jeez.
are really very
How does this guy have it and John doesn't?
We don't know. We don't know.
The world is a cruel place.
similar.
Right. The stupid live
we
longer.
both like toys. Look, I have so many toys, and I bought them for you. Look, here's this one, and then there's this orange one here, and then up here I
buy you
have a
toys?
yellow one, and then there's motorcycles too. And I left them in the box. I know how you like to leave stuff in the box, and
This looks like he's like one of those storage wars guys. Like this was just all in a storage container somewhere, and he's just giving it to me as free gifts.
His garage actually looks incredibly clean.
I was gonna say my garage is nowhere near that.
I
clean.
know. My garage door looks like garbage. I gotta clean
this
it.
one I did take out of the box, but it's okay. It's pretty good on its stand by its own, so you could put it on top of the box one.
Do you have any interest in any of these toys so far, Eric?
No, I'm not really a car guy.
Yeah, I
but
didn't think so.
It's like, like when your dog brings a dead animal to your feet and you have to, pet his head and say thank you. That's very
course.
nice. It's kind of what you have to do here.
There's more box ones. Like, look, this is like some sort of Kawasaki Ninja, I think. And you like ninjas. And I know you like video games, and I like video games too.
All right, he's got me with the video games.
Switch,
Yeah, you
I
got the
have two
Switch Lite.
Switches, and then I like retro stuff, and you also like.
He'll probably
retro
leave
stuff.
you one of them.
See, there's remember Street Fighter?
Or I could just wait him out and take it all.
That's
I was gonna say,
I played.
like on the floor, he's got Pringles can and then like multivitamin gummies. He's really trying to sell that he's sick and you got to come visit him.
This a lot, and whenever I play E-Honda, I think of unicorns that run around and make people happy.
Did you get that?
So, and then here's Dragon Warrior. We're all
Someone's gonna
warriors
die
of the
in
dragon.
Vegas.
That's who we were born to be, as the warriors of the dragon. We can hang out.
This is like a bad comedy routine. Like he's
know,
just
but
bringing
it's-
props up on stage and it's just going over to
It's like a
pouring
dying
in the
prop
crowd.
comic.
But
Yeah.
now that I'm realizing you didn't even know about this until this video, it makes me feel worse about this video because the desperation to get anyone there, even Eric Nagel, the sex bagel.
Thank
hold
you.
No Switch 2, pass.
Yeah, can you upgrade your
Yeah,
technology?
if
a
you can
little?
upgrade the video games, maybe I'll come see you.
Yeah, it made me feel bad too, because again, when Carl showed me this, I'm like, this is just somebody fucking around, and I thought nothing of it.
Mhm.
But as this has, progressed and winded the whole story there, I'm like, oh, if this is real, I feel bad
Mhm.
for this guy,
Right.
and I feel bad for everybody else that didn't know this was a real thing to take
Mhm.
seriously.
Yeah, I mean, I was until literally the day of, I was still trying to think if I could even drive there, but I had too much going on that weekend.
Right.
And I just couldn't make it. I know Pat Dixon as well. He was messaging me up until like a couple of days before, still trying to figure out if he could do it. And we all feel I'm embarrassed, quite frankly, like, because literally, like, that's all this guy wanted
Yeah.
before he dies is to hang out with all of us. And that's the other thing, like, he was paying for like the room. He was offering to, pay for whatever people needed. And yeah, someone fucked up.
When other people who actually were invited, like that actually knew about this, did he do videos for everybody? Like
No, I don't think so. Because I only saw another video where he was asking Sketty Tooth, and he was kind of saying, "Hey, Sketty Tooth, are you coming?" And she was another one, but she was actually contacted by John from Win by Two, or Blade, as he likes to be called, back in July. And then same thing, she lost contact like in August, September,
Right.
and then she also heard on Karmic's show because Pulper was super chatting him. Hey, see you on the 9th. See you guys on the 9th. Can't wait. And then he even called into Patrick Melton's show. There's a clip from Patrick Melton's NLO show, Nobody Likes Onions, where Pulper called in because Patrick was like, no one knows about this. No one is coming. And Pulper was like, no, you don't know. They're all coming. Everyone's going to be there. And then as the show started saying, hey, we can't, like, we didn't know. We have like less than a week now.
So that's pretty much all right. I guess that's where we have to figure out, like, was he told that all of you guys were coming, or did he just have it in his head that everybody was coming?
We're not sure because he wasn't really communicating with the guy who he paid apparently to put this all together. But again, he's very sick. And like I said, mentally it fucks with you. And yeah, this is like a real sad story. But we're trying.
Yeah, it is.
I guess we're trying to make it right. But
And
tick tock.
and not Stuttering John, the other John guy, he's trying to make this right too. He's working.
Yeah.
on it?
He's the one. He's in charge of logistics again.
Okay.
I gave him my available dates. I know some other people have, and the talks are in. We're trying to do this.
Okay.
Very close to Christmas.
Okay.
Vegas party.
Stupidly close.
Because I'm throwing a party in October for all the comedians who made me laugh when I was in the hospital. And
None of us are comedians, by the way. Nobody. Well, Pat Dixon and Melton was at one point.
I was in really bad shape.
Ray DeVito.
And I know
No, he's not a comedian.
that you have not given me much attention in the past because you probably thought that oh, this guy's just a troll. But I mean, of course I
Wait, did I just go? Oh, I hit the wrong thing. I hit it backwards.
Go back.
kind of like all the other guys, but you did make me laugh.
It's fantastic
I know
hair
that
too.
You're into
It's
health,
a shame.
so we can eat healthy meals. We can have our vitamins, and as long as we have our vitamins, then
Better not be
we
taking
can
his
eat
meds.
stuff. And I like the same food you do. Milk is good for protein, and I love milk. I drink it all the time.
It's
and I'm just like you
so
in every
hard to try to figure out if this is a bit or this is legitimately because he's sick. This is just how he acts.
Oh, I think it's a bit
To a
It's
point,
obviously
yes.
to a
bit.
point. It's a bit to a point, but yeah, there is that question. It's almost Fez levels of where does the bit end and the shoot begin. I don't know.
He's definitely following the Fez path with his current health status.
Are you a
Wait,
big
look,
fan of milk?
Not really. No.
Yeah, I don't remember you talking much about how much you enjoy
and that's
milk.
why he's showing like dirt bikes and cars. I'm like, I don't know if you're really into dirt bikes and cars, and he's doing milk. I
Yeah.
don't think you've ever talked about Little Caesars Pizza, not once, unless someone brought it up to you.
I don't
So,
even
like,
know if there's a Little Caesars near me.
Oh, they're
Right.
putting one literally in walking distance from my house. I'm disgusted. Anything
Ugh.
else? We had a McDonald's in the same strip mall before I moved here. It's the only McDonald's I knew that failed. It closed down. It was a shit
That's a McDonald's fail.
They said it was because of traffic patterns, which I kind of get.
Uh,
But now we're getting a Little Caesars, and I'm heartbroken.
mm.
Hate it.
Well, you don't have good pizza out in Colorado.
Not really. There's a few places in Denver. There's some okay ones in the Springs, but yeah, no,
Jordan,
pretty much it's garbage.
Well, what
You know-
happens is if you're in Denver, you're in Colorado, you have to get really, really high, and then Little Caesars is actually pretty serviceable because you're just wasted
Mhm.
anyway.
Jordan, you don't understand when all the shows that Tookie, Dabbler, all that they do.
Mhm.
There's little glimpses of truth that he says under his breath, where he's talking about how he's been to KFC for the 4th time this week for lunch,
I believe it.
or McDonald's hating the chicken sandwich, and I sit there and I go, respect. You know, I get it. I get what
I
he's
believe
doing.
it.
Everyone else shames him, but I understand what he's talking about.
Thank you.
Just
I knew
like
you'd
you.
understand.
Oh my God.
So
He's sucking in.
I want you to come to Vegas, and we can do all that stuff together. And if you don't want to go anywhere, like you're just tired and want to relax, we could do that too. And we could just make fun of other comedians, we could be Kevin Brennan and put his headset on, and then we could just be alone in the hotel room together, being Kevin Brennan, and we just sit there and look at each other and go. And so we could.
Is he tweaking?
I don't know.
No, he's dying.
He could do both.
So is this bit. Just kidding.
do that, and then
All right, yeah. And you know what? Enough of him. Well,
So you
I
won't be at Pulper-fest too?
have not been invited to the second one.
All right, I'm inviting you.
Okay, now I'm officially invited. If somebody wants to reach out with the information, a save the date, something like that, I will consider figuring out how to meet up with Jordan, and we'll come by and check
Oh
this
yeah,
out.
Jordan will be there.
Be there for at least the middle part of the week. So yeah, I
Fantastic.
may just extend it.
Mhm.
All right. Well, hopefully this does get straightened out, and I feel weird saying this poor guy because I don't really know if he deserves to be treated like that because he's dying, or if this was a real sincere gesture. Like there's so many question marks with all of this.
No, I mean, I think again, like I didn't know that I thought maybe you had originally been invited, but yeah, I don't know. I think it kind of was maybe a last ditch attempt to maybe get someone there. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
All right. Well, we'll see how this all plays out. We have a tentative appointment to be in Las Vegas around Christmas time when there's no air traffic control anywhere in the country.
Oh, trust me, my flights got booked today, and I'm sitting there going, I don't even know if it's actually going to happen.
Tookie's taking the Tesla. It's going to be my first long trip in the Tesla.
Nice.
That's
It's
smart.
be fantastic.
Tookie, please plug your stuff and your wares. Where can everybody find you?
Oh, TookieSoup.com is where everything Tookie you shall find. But I would love to come on another time and talk fast food with you and all that kind of crap. I think we could be best of friends, Sex Bagel.
Okay.
Tookie
We
Soup.
can do that. He's the only one that still calls me that.
I was going to say, I've heard it come up, but we tend to stay away from some of the old nicknames.
It's the only thing I remember him as. The
very much, my
amazing
friend.
Sex Bagel.
All
Love
right.
you both more than a friend. See you in Vegas. Yay!
Hit the like button.
But yeah, that's what happens when the Clippers want to become story writers.
You're talking about psychotic obsession. Doom started honing in on me lately and going after me and all this shit.
Yeah, but he's looking for content.
How much do you think Pat Dixon paid Doom to do what Doom's been doing? Because I think that happened.
Doom trying to expose me. Hey, Doom, why don't you suck a cock, you stupid fucking bitch?
Doom is threatening him left and right.
That is wrong, Doom. You should be shamed. Nothing but shame. That's how I feel. Should I turn you into block? Should I block your fucking ass? Doom, I'm going to get rid of you, and you're going to jerk off over it. Bye-bye. Dumb twat. Doom. Sick of you.
Doom, you're gone again. That's it. I'm so sick of you anyway.